Hi.
Happy Thursday tea party. Erin's got the giggles.
I do have the giggles because Jen's funny.
Only in my mind. And she gets me, so.
Yeah. So, happy Thursday tea party.
Yes.
Here we are. I'm already sweating. Okay.
At least you're not Sasquatch. Okay. Digress.
All right. Here we are. We got the giggles out. We're good to go. Composure. Action. Okay. Stop looking at me like that. Okay. In all seriousness, here we go. Not like we're ever serious, but so we decided for today's talk, we listened to, we're doing this coaching program with another doctor, and we watched one of his videos on Monday and kind of went through, had a little bit of an eye-opening experience with what he was saying.
Mm-hmm.
And then it applies to just life in general.
Right.
So the one thing that he talks about is, when someone first comes in the office, I don't want to say they don't care, but they don't want to know about chiropractic and subluxation, and which is, a whole bunch of chiropractic language
and definitions. And
Yeah.
that's great. I mean, it's good to know that.
Mm-hmm.
However, carry on.
But that they just want to be helped. They
And
want
they
to
just
be
wanna feel
seen.
better.
Yeah, they want to be seen, and they want to be heard on what they're experiencing. They don't want to hear about, chiropractic started and da 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 da, and this is who started it, and this is what we do, and it's can you help me? Can you fix me? And not that we went to that extreme of educating our patients, but we definitely try to educate people right in the beginning, and learning that that's not what they want to hear, and that's not what they need to hear
Mm-hmm.
right now for the healing process. They want to be seen and heard, and what they're experiencing and how we're going to help them. And that can go with anything in life.
I think it transpires to everything that we experience whenever we get into a new relationship with any
Mm-hmm.
entity, any business, any friend, any colleague, and whatever it may be. We want to make sure that our side is heard and there's an understanding and a rapport there first before we get the history and all the education of something.
Yes.
Even, and I would think that even applies if, let's say specifically to education. Say you're going to go into some field,
Mm-hmm.
you already want to know that that is something that feels right to you.
Yeah.
In a sense. So yeah, that was a great. Things can be so simple, and we could have heard them, and we do them in many ways. But it was great for us to hear simply fall in love with your clients more than you love the background and the history and the why of what it is that you do in chiropractic. So if anyone's watching this who doesn't know what we do here, we are holistic, vitalistic chiropractors that, Erin and I are not, we are the chiropractic assistants, but that's what we do in the office, and we're very wellness based.
Mm-hmm.
And people come to us for many reasons other than neck pain and back pain.
Mm-hmm.
They come to us for a whole host of functional concerns that are interfering with the quality of their life.
Mm-hmm.
And if we're not listening, just as if we're not listening in all of our other relationships, and somebody goes, "You didn't hear me at all," you are not going to do business together.
Right.
And you're not going to be of service to one another if you cannot meet someone right where they are.
Right.
And for us, that was a bit humbling because we love what we do. Our doctors, I mean,
Are amazing.
are amazing,
Mhm.
and they are instilled with a calling for chiropractic and caring for people at a very, at a molecular level is what it changes, is how it changes lives. However, people don't need to hear all of that story the first time that they're in here.
Yeah. Well, and then, what we briefly kind of had talked about before we started is when they are ready to maybe have more of an understanding, that's when they come to us and say, how is it that this really works? Or how is it that this is happening? Or why do you do what you do? And so then we can then address and educate and answer any of those questions, but it's when they're ready to hear it.
Yeah.
And I think that was, it was such an eye-opening thing for us to hear at the beginning of the week. And, and again, we can apply it to just life in general. When you meet someone new, you don't just want to dump all of this information or all of your problems or whatever onto someone, and then, but when you're ready to, or when they're ready to hear what you have to say, you feel comfortable and you're ready to address it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that made sense or not.
It does, and I think that speaks simply to sharing. Like we want to share what we have with other people, and when people are in pain, all they want to do is just be helped, and
Right.
that is our priority. Or when there's a true health concern, obviously that is our real priority. But we really do desire to share with them why this is the purpose that we follow.
Right.
Why we do what we do, and we love what we do, and we protect what we do, and we want others to know that there is this type of lifestyle out there, and that it's for everyone. There's room for everyone in this inn.
Yes.
However, if they're not in the space to receive all of that yet, if any of us are not in the space to receive some type of information yet, or if we're simply just not that curious about it, we're not going to listen.
Right.
And it doesn't matter what somebody's going to say.
Yeah. You have to be ready to receive that information.
Yeah. And the sharing has to come from a place of true intent, not the concept of, we know more or better. It's just the intention on our part is we want to see people radiant and healthy. We're blessed to be around that all the time, and to see that transformation in people, to see when they have gone from really just being desperate or desolate and hopeless to finally discovering that they already possessed all of that within them. It just had to be unlocked, and they had to learn new patterns. And, so it's always a learning for us too.
Yeah.
So it's nice when we get those, those little, hey, have you considered this? Or a reminder.
Right. Well, and we're always growing and changing and evolving, and we're open to that, and we love that. So when you get, that little nugget of gold information, you're like, oh my gosh, it's a big aha moment, But so we just wanted to share that with all of you today. That was kind of our big aha moment for the week. So take that and apply that to
Your own life. Yeah. That just being curious about who you are coming encountered with, and perhaps why, even asking, what does this mean for me? Because I think that I learn a lesson from every new client that comes in here. It may not be something that is huge, but it's always substantial. If I really take a look at everyone and say, oh, that's what I took away from this for myself, and I think that is growth.
Yeah.
I think that is important to any of us, for recognizing where we go beyond here.
Yes.
And so that's it.
Yeah.
We just want to make sure that we are listening and seeing people for where they are and hearing what their need is.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And we're just here to love on all our new people that come in the office, and as we've said on numerous videos, that we're always the biggest cheerleaders for anyone who comes in this office.
Yep.
And we're excited to see them change and evolve and grow, and when they are ready and they do come to us with different questions, or why do you do this, or what is your opinion on this, then we're always happy to share. But having the control to wait until they come to us, rather than just
knowing
burning on them.
knowing where our proper restriction is always that's the humbling factor.
Yes, for sure.
So anyway, we hope that people are listening to you in your life,
Mm-hmm.
and that there is a hospitality to listening in the way that I feel about it, and you really feel less alone in the world when you know of the people who are listening to you, who really have that space for you, will hold that space for you. So we're always doing our work to make sure we're those people
Yep.
for others here.
Absolutely.
She's definitely that for me.
Oh, and you are for sure that for me. But I think that's it. Is that
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
That's it.
So short and sweet today.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how long we've been talking. So
I don't
maybe
either.
it's not so short.
I don't know, but we're
All good stuff.
just know that as we go through this new coaching process, we'll still have. I mean, that we're going to continue to share what we find, and I'm sure many things will relate back to things that we've talked about before, but it's great to hear same concepts in new ways. And,
Yep.
And we just want to share with you.
All right.
All right.
So we will see you back next Thursday.
Yeah.
So hope everyone has a fantastic week, and we'll see you then.
Take care. Be
Bye.
well, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.